There are very few things that are more nostalgic for me than booting up COD4, seeing the lobby screen as you just saw, seeing the map loading screen, seeing this class layout, seeing the perk icons, seeing these guns. I mean, there's nothing that's to me in terms of gaming. I don't think there's anything that's more special to me than the classic COD4. And that's not to say I don't love the remaster. I really, really love the COD4 remaster. I think it's one of the best gaming remasters in a long time, and I think a great majority of that is is major bias to my love for Call of Duty 4. But I do think it's a great remaster. I think it has some of the best sound design in modern FPS games. I guess it's really not that modern anymore. We're like 7 or 8 years old at this point. The COD 4 remaster is. But anyway, we're back with another Sunday Chill commentary, and I don't think there is any better backdrop to a Sunday Chill commentary than Call of Duty 4. It's where the previously legendary Only Use Me Blade started, back on COD 4, making videos on COD 4, and that's where I started too. I started watching COD 4 videos with Blame Truth and Hutch and XCal and all those guys, and I don't think there's anything more chill, more relaxing to me than slapping on some COD 4 and zoning out for a couple hours, just enjoying the simplicity of this game, the simplicity of the gunplay. The meta weapons are just outrageous. This M16 is just still like one of the best guns in Call of Duty history, and it might just be my favorite burst weapon in any Call of Duty. It's either this or the MW2 FAMAS. They're just absolute money. They're just so fun to use. But I don't think there's anything that's more nostalgic, more calming in terms of Call of Duty than COD 4. Yeah, I guess you could argue maybe Black Ops 1. COD 4 and Black Ops 1 are like probably the two chillest Call of Duties that have come out, and I think maybe it's just because the balance was a little bit more reasonable. And you could argue that COD 4 isn't all that balanced, but I think it's pretty balanced. There's a decent variety of guns you can use. Like the snipers, there's 3 out of 5 are one-shot snipers, Barrett, R700, and the M40A3. They're all perfectly usable, really, really solid sniper rifles. There's a ton of assault rifles that you can use that are very, very good if you know how to use them. Obviously, the M16 and AK-47 are the top tier assault rifles, but the M4 carbine or carbine, however you want to say it, is excellent. The G36 is actually my favorite assault rifle in the whole game. The G3 is a great single fire weapon, and really the only like actual stinker in my opinion in terms of the assault rifle class is the MP44, and that thing's just dog water. But for the most part, like all the assault rifles are great. Obviously the MP5 and the AK-74U are great weapons, absolutely phenomenal weapons. Some of the best SMGs and best feeling SMGs even by today's standards in my opinion for Call of Duty. But you'll see in the coming weeks I have a great gameplay using the mini Uzi from COD 4, and if you know how to use that, you can do some damage with that too. And the Scorpion is basically like the ACR before the ACR. I mean, granted the magazine size is basically a banana, but it has 0 recoil, and if you throw an ACOG on that bad boy, as dumb as it looks, it can be a real laser beam. You can cross map some suckers with that there Scorpion. And really, I think the only weapon class in COD 4 that was just absolutely abysmal was the shotguns. The M1200, no, the W1200, sorry. The W1200 is pretty bad. It's not quite as inconsistent as something like the Olympia from Black Ops, but it's not nearly as good as the M1014 is in this game. But anyway, I'm just sitting here yapping about COD 4, and I could talk about it for ages, about all the things I love about it. I mean, I love the 357, having everyone on an even playing field kill streak-wise. I love for the most part, I love the perks in this game. I mean, there's some real lame perks, like Last Stand and Juggernaut and Martyrdom. I think Martyrdom's probably the worst, and Frag times 3 can be pretty problematic. But those, I mean, looking back, if they would have just dropped the patch, reduced the grenade damage from way back when, they would have reduced it a bit, then we would have had some really balanced explosives, because Sonic Boom really was not used that much, and U-tubes were not used as much as they were in MW2, so it really wasn't quite as powerful. The noob tubes weren't quite as powerful in COD 4 as they were in MW2. But the grenades were ultra powerful, and if they just would have reduced the explosion radius a bit, we would have had some really balanced grenades. But overall, I think this game is like one of the more balanced Call of Duties. Again, you could make the argument that Black Ops 1 is probably more balanced, or even Black Ops 2 for that matter, or maybe even Modern Warfare 2, because Modern Warfare 2, although everything is overpowered, with the exception of like the F2000. You just reduce the recoil a bit, and boom, it's right on the playing field as all the other assault rifles. But Modern Warfare 2 makes me think about that quote from Syndrome from Incredibles. Like, what does he say? He says something like, and when we're all super, no one is, something like that. I totally butchered that quote. Who plays Syndrome in that movie, by the way? Is it Jason Lee? Is it, every time I hear his voice, I'm like, huh, yeah, I know that voice actor, but I can't remember. I know that actor. I don't remember who does his voice in that movie anyway. That's completely irrelevant to what we're talking about. But that's the beauty of Sunday Chill commentaries. There is no format here. There's no end goal. I'm just trying to speak Japanese for the next 5 to 10 minutes until the gameplay's over, and just provide some entertainment relief before you guys and myself hit that work week. But anyway, my point with Modern Warfare 2 was that everything was so overpowered that nothing was overpowered when you think about it. Really, the only thing I think was just too much that was super frustrating was the noob tubes, and if they would have just dumbed down the danger close, then we would have been set. And I think I actually heard relatively recently, or read relatively recently, that they actually had plans to do that with Modern Warfare 2. But something came in the way, and they never actually put out the patch to do that, because if they did that, that would have been like one of the greatest changes in modern FPS patches, because that was like the one thing that pushed away players that made MW2 so chaotic was danger close noob tubes. Because I don't think one-man army was the problem. I mean, it was overpowered too, but like I said, everything was overpowered in that game. You had Scavenger with unlimited claymores, like that was Chris Smooth's go-to, and I think that was just as overpowered as one-man army. But I really think Danger Close was the problem. But anyways, this gameplay is coming to a close here. I hope you guys enjoyed this Sunday Chill commentary. I really enjoyed making these videos. I think they're super fun. Just going in with no game plan, just figuring out where the gameplay is going to lead me, where the commentary is going to lead me. I have no plan whenever I start these things. No plan to start, no plan to finish. I just hit record and go. So hopefully you guys get some enjoyment out of these videos, because I have fun making them. So if you want to see more Sunday Chill commentaries, click subscribe and like this video. Bye now.